Yeah. Another 2-3 minutes. We will wait for all the participants.
Yeah.
Another 1-2 minutes. We'll wait and then we'll start. Till then, we can talk about what have we been doing. So, a very warm welcome to all of you. A very happy evening to all of you. So nice to see you all. So I'm sure everybody has done yesterday's assignment. Isn't it? Let me see in chat what is coming. How many of us have done it? We have to do it. Just wait for another 2-3 minutes for everybody to come. And then till then.
Ma'am, I've done my homework.
Wow. Yeah, that's it. So nice. Now you can see from any corner of your house.
Yeah. So this is my desk and it will be here.
Yeah.
So I see it all the time.
Yes. And then from any corner of your house. I mean, at least from any corner of the room.
True.
Wonderful. Great.
Ma'am, I wanted to ask you something.
Sure. Go ahead, my dear.
Ma'am, that we have to write on the money. That we can write on 2-3 notes. It is okay?
Why not? Why not?
2-3 notes.
You can write
only one note you have.
No, see.
It's okay.
It's okay if you write more than one also, because some people, they do that. But the purpose, like the first day, you have to keep it in your pocket. And then after that, you can keep it anywhere. And it doesn't mean that आजकल हमारा magic money हो गया, तो अब हमको करना नहीं है. Therefore, the purpose is to keep at some place so that we all are able to आते जाते हमको दिख रहा है.
Okay.
So ensure that you keep it at a place where you are able to look at it. क्योंकि याद नहीं आता, आते जाते नजर पड़ती है.
Yes,
right?
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Yes. So let us start. Works like magic. What works like magic? यहाँ पर what works like magic नहीं है, ये work में magic कैसे लाना है? Right? Let us see what is it talking about. So are we reading day 6? Works like magic. Let us read further. Yes, Madhuji. Madhuji? Madhuji, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You said no, you can read?
Yes, I can, but the screen is not rolling.
Just a minute. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's on the first page. Yeah.
Yes. Works like magic. What is seen on the picture? You see, in all the pictures, in all the days, you will find that कुछ बहुत shine कर रहा है, कुछ नहीं कर रहा है. It is like magic, it happens. So somewhere you are able to sew it, somewhere you are not able to sew it. See it. So as I told you that on day 1 also, when you do it, you are able to see it. When you will not do it, you will not be able to see it. Then it is just another piece of writing. Yes, my dear.
Shall I start reading?
Yes.
Yeah. If you take any activity, any art, any discipline, any skill, take it and push it as far as it will go. Push it beyond where it has ever been before. Push it to the wildest edge of edges. Then you force it into the realms of magic by Tom Robbins.
Yes. So it's the same like any other activity we're talking about. if I'm talking about gratitude, I have to really do it. Push it. Because it is like वो क्या कहते हैं ना आप कि आप practice नहीं करेंगे तो it will go off. तो जैसे मैंने आपको पहले day 1 पे बताया था, why are we doing for 30 consecutive days? We are doing it for 30 consecutive days so that slowly हम उस चीज को देखने लग जाएं. Otherwise तो अभी we are taking for granted. We cannot see. Today only like one of my friends was here. So somehow ये topic start हुआ. तो and then she said, you know, मैं तो complaints करती नहीं हूँ. I said, very good. Complaints नहीं करते हैं. तो and then you know, इतने में उनकी भाई का फोन आया, उनकी maid का फोन आया that she is waiting. So she said, she told her, my friend told her maid that she'll be late, so you please wait. Now the maid must have said something. Now what did I get to hear? No, आजकल की भाइयां तो कुछ समझ ही नहीं आता. Now what am I doing?
Complaining.
Complain. Was I in gratitude? Okay, I'm asking her to wait for another next half an hour and she's waiting for me for my next half an hour. She's also busy lady. उसको अपना घर भी संभालना होता होगा, कहीं और भी जाना होगा. But then, so these are very small things. But क्या होता है? When we are asked, we say नहीं, because we think कि ये सारी छोटी चीजों में तो चलता है. This is not complaint, whereas this is complaint. You go out, if you did not get a good service, what? And then, you know, not everything was bad. But then we come back, we talk about as if everything was bad. हाथ में मोबाइल में बंदूक होती तो उसको उड़ा देते, सभी कुछ खराब था. Right? So this is how we have to keep checking. क्या मैं complain में जा रही हूँ क्या? और जब आप अपने आप को, if you will keep checking yourself, you will catch hold of ourselves. We catch hold of ourselves. और फिर अपन अपने आप से उसको change करने लग जाते. That is the magic. Yes, Vanya.
How can it be that a person who is born into total poverty starts out with nothing and has very little education, goes on to become a president or a celebrity or builds an empire and becomes one of the wealthiest people in the world? And how is it that two people can start out in the same career and yet one person's career goes from success to even greater success, while the other person works himself or herself into the ground with little success, no matter how hard they try? The missing link to success is gratitude, because according to the law of attraction, you have to be grateful for what you have to attract success to you. So without gratitude, it is impossible to have permanent success.
I'm sure everybody would agree to it, isn't it? Everybody
Yes.
would agree to it that success, the mantra to success is gratitude. The mantra to success is gratitude. Now that success is not necessarily, we are talking about career, we are talking about job, we are talking about business, we are talking about any success. And yes, here we are talking about the work or whatever we do. So, Pravina, I would request when I'm talking about, let that paragraph be there, right? It's not a problem otherwise. So what do we know about law of attraction? Now, if anybody would ask you, what is law of attraction? You all know what is law of attraction, isn't it? Can anybody give me another law of attraction example? Can anybody give me an example of law of attraction? Example of law of attraction.
Today morning, I am thinking of my son, and just he called me that moment.
Okay, very good. Anything else? Wonderful. Anything else?
मैम जैसे सुबह उठते ही कुछ अच्छा होता है तो हम बोलते हैं आज तो ये बहुत अच्छा हुआ, फिर द साइकिल कंटिन्यूज, मतलब चेन रिएक्शन कंटिन्यूज, हम अच्छी अच्छी चीजें अट्रैक्ट करते हैं. और सिमिलरली अगर किसी ने बोले आज का दिन तो बहुत खराब है, जैसे सुबह बाय चांस एक छोटी मोटी चीज ऐसी हो गई जिसमें हमने कंप्लेन कर दिया, तो द कंप्लेन कंटिन्यूज, द चेन रिएक्शन कंटिन्यूज.
यस. सो एक चीज दूसरे को बुलाएगी, दूसरी तीसरे को बुलाएगी, बट कैसी वाली? कैसी वाली? आप एक बार आज आपने सोचा कि आज तो मुझे उन गरीब लोगों को, आज मेरे घर में किसी का बर्थडे है और मुझे किसी गरीब को खाना खिलाना है, तो आप एक गरीब को बुलाओ और आप उससे कहो कि मुझे थोड़े और लोगों को बुलाना है, आपको वेट नहीं करना पड़ेगा. One after the other, same person, same kind of a person will be there at your doorstep, right? So this is how the law of attraction works. As I told you, there is no language, language is of thoughts. So jab bhi, according to your law of attraction, if you are in gratitude, if you are able to look at something good which is happening, for sure you will get, as she said, it's a chain reaction and the success is yours. Yes, yeah.
Yeah. Can you just tell me? Okay. To bring success or increase the good things in your job or work, like opportunities, promotion, money, brilliant ideas, inspiration, and appreciation, it is essential to be grateful for your job or work. The more gratitude you have, the more you will have to be grateful for. And you should be getting the idea by now that to increase anything in your life, you have to be grateful for what you already have. Whoever has gratitude for their work will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude for their work, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her.
Now, when we are talking about promotions, when we are talking about money or my ideas taken into consideration, inspiration, appreciation, you talk of anything in your profession, in your working life. If all these things are moving, that means I am in gratitude. Means I am gratitude, again, I am accepting. If I am not accepting the things as they are, then starts my complaint. कुछ कंप्लेन्स हम हमारी जॉब में करते हैं, कौन सी करते हैं, कोई बता सकते हैं? बड़ी कॉमन सी कंप्लेन्स करते हैं. कौन सी कंप्लेन करते हैं हमारे जॉब से रिलेटेड?
Salary.
Salary. You know,
boss is not good.
Boss is not good. Or very good. Good.
Maybe working atmosphere is also not good. No support from colleagues, boss, etc.
Very good.
Lots of work.
Lot of work. Very good. Wonderful. और क्या? Politics. अब मुझे आप एक बात बताइए, जिस चीज की मैंने बात करी, for example, my boss. Do you think so my boss will behave well if I have this notion?
No.
When I'm not grateful about my colleagues, मतलब मेरे 10 colleagues हैं तो मेरा एक भी अच्छा नहीं है, ऐसा हो सकता है? तो मैं किस चश्मे से देख रहा हूँ या देख रही हूँ, राइट? क्या मेरी बहुत ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशंस है उनके साथ? यदि मेरे ऑफिस में मैं खुश नहीं हूँ, सबसे पहले तो क्या कहा जाता है? You should do what you love, and if you don't have what you love, you should love what you are doing. Yes. Now, if I am, मेरा नहीं है, कहीं ना दोनों में से एक तो मुझे फिट बिठाना है ना. How will I do that? अब आप कहोगे कुछ अच्छा ही नहीं है तो मैं किसको बोलूं? मेरे कोलिग्स भी अच्छे नहीं है, मेरा ऑफिस भी गंदा सा है, मेरा बॉस तो हे भगवान, किसी को नहीं मिलना चाहिए ऐसा बॉस. अब मुझे बताइए, मैं इतनी सारी कंप्लेंट्स के साथ तो मुझे कुछ अच्छा तो दिख ही नहीं रहा है ना. कि अच्छा, आप मान लीजिए 10 में से 7 चीजें खराब है तो 3 तो अच्छी होंगी, 3 भी नहीं होंगी, right? So this is where I always tell you, this is the trap. This is the trap where I get stuck. And knowingly or unknowingly, जैसे आप बहुत बार देखेंगे, whenever there is a lunch break or a tea break, जहाँ हम सारे colleagues बैठेंगे, तो कहीं ना कहीं से वो इस ऑफिस की बात निकल आती है. ये वैसा है, ये ऐसा है, and we have lot many things to talk about. तो अब मुझे आप एक और बात बताइए, आप एक कंपनी चलाते हैं, एक्सक्यूज मी, आप एक कंपनी चलाते हैं और आपके नीचे 10 लोग काम करते हैं, ठीक है सर? अब इन 10 लोगों के साथ जब आप काम करते हैं तो ये 10 लोग बड़े अनग्रेटफुल से लोग हैं, उनको कुछ अच्छा नहीं लगता है आपके ऑफिस में. तो क्या आपका ऑफिस जिस भी बिजनेस में है वो ऑफिस अच्छा चलेगा जिसमें आप बहुत अच्छे हो, आपका काम अच्छा है? क्या वो ऑफिस चलेगा? Will that office will not have toxic environment? Yes or no?
Yes.
It will have. अब आप उसको उल्टा ले लो. Now there are 10 people who are working under you, and everybody, if not everybody, most of them, यदि आपके 5-6 लोग भी ऐसे हैं कि those who believe in gratitude और वो कुछ कुछ ऐसी चीजें करते हैं, तो उसमें दोनों का फायदा. कैसे फायदा है, कोई बता सकता है मुझे? As a person, when I am working in some company, if I am in gratitude, how will I help it? And if I am the boss of that company and I am in gratitude, how will I help? In either case. Anybody would like to suggest something?
I think there'll be a lot of positivity. Everybody would be like grateful to each other.
Mhm.
And I think there will be when people feel appreciate this, like, you know, when somebody is grateful for, even if the boss is grateful or the subordinate is grateful, then they would feel really appreciated, and I think everybody would flourish in that kind of atmosphere.
Wonderful. How do we all feel when we are appreciated? And how do we all feel when we are, just brushed off? हम अपने आप पर भी देख लेना. So this is what happens if I am a staff there, if I am an employee, and I'm a very grateful person, what will happen? There would be many things, many benefits. Number one, I will have a very fulfilling job. Why? Because I love what I'm doing. And when I go there and appreciate it, everything is nice. How do you feel like going to that place? And if your boss is also appreciative, उससे क्या होगा? When your boss is appreciative, आज हमारा जब अपने घर में कोई बंदा काम करने आता है, आप उसमें भी देख लीजिएगा, when we are appreciative of that, वो बंदे के साथ हमारा कैसा रिलेशन बनता है और वो बंदा कितना टिक के काम करता है. दोनों तरफ से एडवांटेज है. So to bring success not only to the person, to the company, so it is to the person also and the company also. And then we get opportunities, promotions कह लो, पैसा कह लो, everything would be there. So therefore again we will remember, whoever has gratitude for work will be given more. जिस चीज को मैं गालियां दूंगी, जिस चीज को मैं रिस्पेक्ट नहीं करूंगी, वो मेरे पास नहीं आएगी. And he or she will have an abundance if I have gratitude. If I don't have, whatever I have would be taken away. Yes, my dear.
When you're grateful for your job, you will automatically give more to your work. And when you give more to your work, you will increase the money and success that is returned to you. If you are not grateful for your job, you will automatically give less. When you give less, you decrease what comes back to you. And as a result, you will never be happy in your work. You will never give more than you have to. And your job or work will stagnate and eventually deteriorate, which could mean losing your job. Remember, for those who do not have gratitude, even what they have will be taken away from them.
Now,
The amount you...
Yeah, one sec, my dear. Now, my dear, when you're talking about when you're grateful for your job, now some of us who don't go to office, some of us who are the homemakers, a big task on our shoulders. Don't you think so? This is also we can treat as a job. हम इसको जिस तरीके से करेंगे हमारे घर के काम को भी. How will that be? For sure. If I'm appreciative of what I'll do for others, everybody would appreciate. वरना आपके husband आके बोलेंगे आप दिन भर करते क्या हो? And then we feel so bad about it. We do so much of it. But then when I am not appreciative of it, why would anybody else be appreciative of it? When I will not be very grateful that I can do all these things. Abhi jaise few days back, like my maid did not turn up. So I was now wondering what to do. And then, pehle to thoda man kharab hua. Then I said, good yaar, at least now. And then I started working. I felt, oh wow, I can work well. My body is in a shape and it's working. So I was very happy. So at least I'm working. And you get an opportunity. So this is how things are. So when I'm a housemaker also, if I am doing everything with all the zeal and zest, with a lot of gratitude, what do you think? It will be very good. And then it will flourish. In what way it will flourish? If I'm a housewife, how will it flourish? Can anybody tell me? How will it flourish? If I'm a housewife.
Housewife should answer.
कैसा होगा? अच्छा कैसा होगा? मैं यदि हाउसवाइफ हूँ और मैं बड़े ग्रेटिट्यूड के साथ, प्यार के साथ सब काम कर रही हूँ, विद लॉट ऑफ थैंक्स, मेरे पास हाउस हेल्प भी है, मेरे पास मेड भी है, ये भी है, वो भी है, ड्राइवर भी है, ये सब लोग मेरे साथ बहुत मदद करते हैं। एक चॉइस मेरे पास ये है, एक चॉइस मेरे पास है कि दिन भर मेरे को ये भी करना पड़ता है, ये भी करना पड़ता है, ये भी करना पड़ता है। सो अगेन, व्हाट एम आई चूजिंग? वॉट एवर आई चूज, उसका चॉइस के ऊपर ही मेरा रिजल्ट होगा। सो व्हेन यू गिव लेस, डोंट एक्सपेक्ट। अभी मैंने उस दिन, थोड़े दिन पहले एक एग्जाम्पल देखा था, मैंने आपको ये दिया भी था कि यदि ये यहां तक भरा है तो आप इसमें फिर डाल सकते हैं, राइट? तो इन ऑर्डर टू लर्न, in order to be in gratitude, you have to give away first. इसको यदि मैं चाहती हूँ कि ये वाली बॉटल इसके अंदर आ जाए, ये बॉटल का पानी इसके अंदर आ जाए, तो एक ही शर्त है कि मैं इसको पहले खाली करूं। I have to give this first. वरना जितना खाली है उतना ही आएगा, और यदि पूरा भरा हुआ होगा तो मुझे कितना भी ज्ञान मिल जाए, मेरा कुछ नहीं चेंज हो सकता। इफ आई एम नॉट ओपन, जब जगह ही नहीं है तो आई एम नॉट ओपन, तो भगवान भी मेरे को आके ज्ञान देंगे तो मेरे को जगह ही नहीं ना, घुस ही नहीं रहा। सो फॉर मी टू लर्न समथिंग, अभी ये पूरा बुक ग्रैटिट्यूड पे ही है, तो हमें अलग अलग तरीके से वहां तक पहुंचना है, क्योंकि हम लोग जो दिन भर काम करते हैं वो अलग अलग तरीके से हमारे पास चीजें आती हैं। तो नाउ वी आर ट्राइंग टू फिट इन कि यहाँ ऐसी सिचुएशन आएगी तो मैं क्या करूंगी, ऑफिस में ऐसी सिचुएशन आएगी तो क्या करूंगी, मैं एक इंसान हूं जिसके बहुत सारे रिलेटिव्स हैं, तो वहां पर ऐसी सिचुएशन आएगी तो मैं हर जगह अपने आप को बचा के, निकाल के, डील करके कैसे निकलूंगी। तो इसीलिए ये अलग अलग चैप्टर्स हैं, एंड एवरी चैप्टर वुड डील विद अ डिफरेंट प्रॉब्लम, different challenge, I should say, not a problem, different challenge. So we will all remember, we will all remember that if you give less, we should not expect to get more. How much you will give, your receiving will depend on that. मैं अंदर से कितनी खाली हो रही हूँ, मेरे पास बहुत मेरे पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस भरे हुए हैं, उन्होंने ऐसा किया, उसने ऐसा किया, मेरे ऑफिस में ऐसा हुआ। When I am full, I cannot take it. मुझे जगह बनानी है, आपके कंप्यूटर में हार्ड डिस्क में जगह बनानी है, तो आपको डिलीट करनी ही पड़ती है आपकी फाइल्स। यहाँ पर भी सेम फंडा है। So you will never be happy in your work and you will never get it good. So those who do not have gratitude, even what they have will be taken from them. आपने बहुत सारे लोग देखे होंगे, किसी टाइम में वो बहुत फ्लरिशिंग होते हैं, किसी टाइम पे अर्श से लेकर वो फर्श पे आ जाते हैं, तो कुछ ना कुछ रीजन रहता है उसके पीछे। फिर हम चाहे आप बाद में उसको बोल दें कि इट इज डेस्टिनी, फेटेड, सब चीज है। जब हम एक छोटी सी ग्रैटिट्यूड से हमारी लाइफ को बदल दे रहे हैं, वी आर गेटिंग abundance in all areas of our life. Wonderful. Yes, ma'am.
The amount you give in gratitude is exactly proportional to the amount you receive in return. You control the amount you receive by the amount of gratitude you give. If you are a business owner, your business's value will increase or decrease according to your gratitude. The more grateful you are for your business, your customers, and your employees, the more business will grow and increase. It is when business owners stop being grateful and replace gratitude with worry that their business spirals downward.
Yes. अभी जब यहाँ वरी आ जाएगी तो कौन सा वाइब्रेशन आ जाएगा माय डियर?
नेगेटिव,
लो वाइब्रेशन, नेगेटिव वाइब्रेशन। अब विद लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन वो क्या करेगा? क्या करेगा वो लॉ ऑफ अट्रैक्शन? उसका लो वाइब्रेशन आ गया मेरे पास, क्या होगा अभी?
Tension.
It will
Attract
will
more lower
attract
vibration.
negativity.
Yes,
Attract negativity only,
perfect,
and it will be low.
वेरी गुड. तो ये कर कौन रहा है? मैं अपने हाथ से कर रही हूँ कि कोई और मुझे नजर लगा रहा है?
नहीं, अपने हाथ से कर रहे हैं.
अब मैं कहूंगी कि मुझे तो नजर लग गई है, तो मोदी जी को मेरे बारे में आपको बताना चाहिए कि यार इनको किसी की नजर लग गई थी, तो आप पूछ के आओ किसकी नजर लगी थी. तो इंडिया पाकिस्तान में इतना चैलेंज है, जिसने नजर लगाई थी उसको ले जाओ बॉर्डर पे, तो पाकिस्तान को भी नजर लगा देगा, तो कम से कम प्रॉब्लम सॉर्ट आउट हो जाएगी. Isn't it? देखिए, वी आर द क्रिएटर्स, ये हम भूल जाते हैं. What would create our reality? Our thoughts. So when we are not checking our thoughts, or we are checking our thoughts, if I am checking my thoughts, I will catch hold of myself. ऐसा नहीं है कि वो हिलेगा नहीं, जाएगा इधर उधर, but then I'll be able to catch hold of myself. So if I am a business owner and if I keep cribbing कि सामने वाले के पास तो मेरा सारा ग्राहक उधर चला जाता है, वो उसका आदमी बाहर खड़ा हो जाता है और वो सारे ग्राहक ले जाते हैं. सबसे पहले तो मैंने ब्लेम ही कर दिया. When I am blaming somebody, सबसे बड़ा कुंडा तो मैंने वहीं कर दिया. Why? When I blame somebody, I am not taking responsibility. चाहे वो घर हो, चाहे फ्रेंडशिप हो, चाहे रिलेशनशिप हो. It is very easy to blame anybody for anything which is not happening good in my life. And we human beings, आपने पढ़ा होगा एक, I used to teach class 11, तो उसमें एक बहुत अच्छा इंसिडेंट है, बहुत अच्छा पैराग्राफ था इंग्लिश की बुक में. ओसाका में देयर इज अ जू, बड़ा सा एक जू है, तरह तरह के जानवर हैं उस जू में, और उस जू में एक बहुत बड़ा केज है, और उस केज में एक बहुत बड़ा मिरर लगा हुआ है, और उस मिरर के ऊपर लिखा हुआ है द मोस्ट डेंजरस एनिमल ऑन द प्लैनेट. किसका, कौन कौन दिख रहा है वहां पे?
Human being.
ह्यूमन बीइंग. वहां पर सिर्फ मिरर है उस केज में, कोई जानवर नहीं है, पर वहां ऊपर लिखा है. अब जब यदि मैं उस केज में जाऊंगी, उस वहां देखने, तो मिरर में किसकी इमेज है? मेरी. मैं कौन हूं? एक ह्यूमन बीइंग. ह्यूमन बीइंग इज द मोस्ट डेंजरस एनिमल ऑन दिस अर्थ. जब कुछ अच्छा नहीं होता है, आई ब्लेम अदर्स, और जब कुछ अच्छा होता है तो आई पैट माई बैक, आई डिड इट. और यहां से रिलेशनशिप, कोलीग्स के साथ कहो, किसी के साथ भी कहो, it goes haywire. So when I'm more grateful about my business, my customers, how will I show that I'm very grateful to my customers? Can anybody tell me? How can I be grateful to my customers? Or if I'm in an office, आप किसी इंडियन बैंक में चले जाइए, नेशनलाइज्ड बैंक में चले जाइए, वो बेचारा मैनेजर धक्के खा खा के तो कस्टमर्स लेके आते कि अकाउंट खोलो, और जो नीचे वाले लोग कैसे बात करते हैं? बैंक उनके पापा की है. How do they talk? So do you think so they will get? No. Do individually, will they attract good in their life? No. They will not attract good in their life. So I have to be very careful with my customers, my employees. जब आप देखिएगा, आप दो लोग आपस में बात कर रहे हैं, आपको पता चल जाता है कि इनमें से बॉस कौन है और एम्प्लॉय कौन है. पता चल जाता है हमको, आराम से पता चल जाता है, राइट? क्योंकि जो एम्प्लॉयर है उसकी बॉडी लैंग्वेज, उसकी टोन बहुत डिफरेंट होती है. और व्हेन वी आर एम्प्लॉय, हमारी टोन एंड हमारी बॉडी लैंग्वेज इज वेरी डिफरेंट. तो ये सारी चीजें हमारे सिर्फ पढ़ने के लिए नहीं है माय डियर, ये हमारे अपनी लाइफ में डालने के लिए है. इवन इफ आई एम अ हाउस मेकर, तो मेरे पास जो हाउस हेल्प है, हाउ डू आई डील विद देम, हाउ डू आई टॉक विद देम, व्हाट इज माय टोन? So naturally it will grow. So when the shopkeeper is not grateful, for sure he will not have. आप मुझे बताइए, कुछ लोग ऐसे हैं वो जिस चीज में हाथ डालते हैं it flourishes, और कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि वो जिस चीज में हाथ डालते हैं वो चलती नहीं है. तो क्या भगवान जी को उनसे कोई दुख है, कोई तकलीफ है? नहीं. Yes, my dear.
If you If you are a parent and your work is taking care of your children and managing your home, look for the things to be grateful for at this time in your life. It is often a once in a lifetime opportunity, and when you can be grateful to this time, you will attract more support, more help, more beautiful moments, and more happiness to the experience. You should love your job, whatever it is, and be excited about going to work, and you shouldn't settle for anything less. If you don't feel that way about your current job, or if it's not your dream job, the way to receive your dream job is by first being grateful for the job you have.
So it is not wrong to aspire for bigger goals. अच्छा सोचना सबके पास सबको allowed है. Whatever job I have, and if I'm looking for a better job, I have the full right to do that. But not at the cost of इस job को गाली देके, इस job को भला बुरा के, not cribbing about this job. So even if I'm a parent, जो अभी हम बात कर रहे थे, if I'm taking care of children and managing my house, I have to be grateful about so many things in my life. Why? Because if I am grateful, I would attract. आप देखिएगा, some parents they complain that उनका बच्चा सुनता नहीं है, irrespective of the age. In school, on the day of PTM, in my office, there were so many mothers would come, and when they would talk, they would see बच्चा मेरा सुनता ही नहीं है, 6th class का बच्चा, 5th class का बच्चा. आपको क्या लगता है वहां पर ऐसा रिलेशनशिप क्यों है?
Because the parent is always complaining about the child.
Yes. Again, this law of attraction, अपन जिस चीज के लिए complain करेंगे वो चीज भर भर के आएगी. आज if I'm talking about my child, I would get all the circumstances where I have nothing left but I have to complain. क्योंकि circumstances मैं अपने लिए खड़े कर रही हूँ. क्या मेरे बच्चे में एक भी चीज नहीं है जिसके लिए मैं बोलूं? And the thing is, whenever the mothers would meet, they would talk कि मेरा बच्चा ऐसा करता है, मेरा बच्चा ऐसा करता है. Right? So what am I attracting? What kind of energy am I giving to that child? Negative energy. So when I'm giving him negative energy, how do I expect things good for him? So me being the mother, I'm supposed to be the best well-wisher a child can have. Am I the best well-wisher? No,
Not if you're complaining.
not at all. So therefore, I have to be very careful. As we say, the words have a lot of power. So when I am doing all these things, I have to be very careful. Yes, dear. Next, this please.
Right. Today, imagine that you have an invisible manager whose job it is to keep a record of the thoughts and feelings you have about your job. Imagine that your manager will follow you wherever you go today, poised with pen and notebook in hand. Every time you find something about your job to be grateful for, your manager will make a note of it. Your job is to find as many things as you can to be grateful for. So at the end of the day, your manager has a long list of all your gratitude. The longer the list, the more magic your invisible manager can bring to your money, work, success, opportunity, enjoyment, and fulfillment.
Yeah, one sec, my dear. Now we were talking about like, I get angry because the somebody else, ये बंदा मेरे को गुस्सा दिलवाता है, the person doesn't behave well, my subordinate doesn't work well, therefore I get angry, my staff doesn't behave, so I get angry. My dear, there are certain things you will not be able to control, but what can you control is your response, your reaction, your action. So in order to check that, whether I am grateful or not in my job. So now if you're going to tomorrow, this is for tomorrow what we will do. Tomorrow when you will go to your office, or if you are a homemaker, tomorrow you have to do this task, that you will imagine that there is one manager sitting here. He cannot see any, nobody can see him, but he can see everybody. He can see everybody. Moreover, he can see you. What are you doing? And he can read your mind also. Not necessary that you have to utter those words. If you are thinking, he can make out. If you are behaving, he can make out. And if you are saying, he can make out. Now you just have to imagine there is an invisible manager who's sitting here on your shoulder. Now, wherever you are going, whatever you are doing, whenever you are grateful for whatever you are doing, he writes in his diary. For example, you were doing your work. You were very engrossed in your work. For example, you are a homemaker. And then your neighbor comes. You are very busy. There's a lot of work in your house. And you are very busy right now. When your neighbor comes, she doesn't know how busy you are. But then since she has come, she will sit for a while. Now, आप बैठे तो हो, मुस्कुरा रहे हो, but then inside you're cribbing, it कब जाएगी? I've got so much work to do, right? Your invisible manager would write there and there. This neighbor of yours, you don't have time to go anywhere else. She has taken the time out to come and see you. How are you? Since so many days I've not seen you, so I thought I'll just go and see. Are you all right? See, she's come to check that. But then instead of being very grateful for her to come and check on me and see me, I am cribbing. Abhi aa gayi, main kaam kaise karungi? I've got so much work to do. Now my manager will write. My children have come. I again shouted them. He will write. My husband is about to come, and then he says my two friends will also come. I'm not happy. Why didn't you inform me first? I was so busy. I don't have time to make anything. He will write. Now go to you. Now we are talking about your job, the scene in your office, how you talk to your colleague, how do your boss, he said something which you did not like. He turned away and your body language was something different. Your manager got it. He would write. So he will write. So your job is to be very careful because he's writing. So every time I will not be grateful, every time I'll complain, every time I crave, he's going to write. So today my manager will find as many things as for which I am grateful. And at the end of the day, your manager should have a long list of things for which you were grateful. मैंने आपको कल भी बताया था, ये फर्स्ट 12 प्रैक्टिसेस जो हैं, ये हमें अपने ऊपर काम करने के लिए मजबूर कर रही हैं कि अपने ऊपर काम करो और इस ग्रैटिट्यूड को अपनी लाइफ में देखने की कोशिश करो. अब जब आपने ये सब लिखोगे, जब आप यू विल बी ग्रेटफुल, सच अ लॉन्ग लिस्ट विल बी देयर. तो जरा कल आप अपने मैनेजर बन के देखिएगा और मुझे नंबर ऑफ चीजें बताइएगा. इट कैन बी 4, इट कैन बी 5, इट कैन बी 10, इट्स ओके. Nothing is right, nothing is wrong. We all are learning. हम में से जितने लोग भी यहाँ पर बैठे हैं, nobody can say मुझे सब आता है. हम हमारे लोगों से, बच्चों से बहुत डांटते हम कि you are very slow. इतनी देर तक आपने लिखा नहीं है. अब जिस स्पीड से वो कंप्यूटर चलाता है, मैं उस स्पीड से नहीं चलाती, तो फिर मैं भी तो स्लो लर्नर हूं ना. Am I also learning at the same pace? So there I am also the slow learner. So we all are slow at something, fast at something. Fine. But then my invisible manager is going to write. So you will tell me how many things. And before I move further, how many of you have written those 10 gratitudes which we are supposed to write every day? Just write in chat me. Me लिखिएगा please अपनी chat में. 10 gratitude किसने लिखे? प्रवीणा जी ने लिखे. Very good. Did I miss somebody? Pratnya ji ne likhe hain. Wonderful. How about others? Madhu ji ne likhe hain. Okay. 1. Okay. Who else? Yes, Sushma ji, you have raised your hand.
मैंने भी लिखे हैं मैम.
Very good. 10 लिखे मैम कि कम लिखे कि ज्यादा लिखे?
उससे ज्यादा ही लिखे.
Wonderful.
Maybe 13 or 14.
Yeah. No, oh, it's 10. Madhuji, it's 10. Fine, fine, my dear. Okay. Okay, good. ये 10 कब 20 हो जाएंगे आपको खबर भी नहीं पड़ेगी. Manali has, Sushma ji, please raise, lower your hand. I cannot read further.
Okay, ma'am. Okay. Okay.
Manali, how many you have written?
Ma'am, 25.
Wonderful.
Wow.
Wow, very nice.
Thank
We are all learning, my dear. कभी तो आपको 20 दिखेंगे, कभी आपको 5 भी दिखेंगे. It's okay. But आपको लिखना रोज है. जो नहीं लिखेंगे उनको gratitude करना नहीं आएगा. You know, we are conditioned. We human beings are conditioned like for always negative. तो हमको अपने आप को पॉजिटिव माइंडसेट की जिसके हम कल बात कर रहे थे. In order to have that positive mindset, gratitude is the most, I should say, the easiest tool, which is mostly taken for granted. तो हमें कोशिश ये करनी है कि we imbibe gratitude in our life. तो उसके लिए पता है आप क्या कर सकते हैं? आप अलार्म सेट कर दीजिए. 2-2 घंटे का अलार्म सेट कीजिए. और फिर क्या करना है? अलार्म सेट करके आप अलार्म सेट कर लीजिए और फिर जब वो अलार्म बजेगा, यू एंश्योर दैट आप कोई एक चीज उस 2 घंटे में आपने देखी जो ग्रेटिट्यूड से भरी हुई है, which would leave you in gratitude. कुछ ना कुछ जरूर निकलेगा. इस तरह देखते देखते you will be able to go deeper, very deep. And that is where, देखो भाई, gratitude में जाके, उस feeling में जाके, then only the attraction happens. मेरा attraction कब होगा? When I am into gratitude and I feel. और आपको पता कैसे चलेगा? मैंने आपको बताया था, if you are very happy, उसको करके आपको बहुत खुशी मिलेगी. आपका हार्ट चक्रा ऐसे बहुत गदगद सा फील होगा. ये होता है हमारा हार्ट चक्रा. तो गदगद सा फील होगा आपको. That is where the gratitude has come in, seeped in. तो जब आप अभी इतने दिन प्रैक्टिस करोगे ना, तो बाद में आपको यूं आएगा कल. Very fast you will get into that feeling of gratitude. Higher vibration wali. Right here? That is how it will be. So the longer the list will be, the more magic will be in your life. More opportunities. Wonderful.
Shall I start?
Yeah, my dear.
Think about all the things you could be grateful for in your work.
One second, dear. Madhu ji, 1 second. Please, आपके पास पेन पेंसिल है तो ये लिख लीजिए. करना क्या है आपको? Think about all the things you could be grateful for in your work. ये लिखना है आपको. क्या काम है आपका? आपको ये लिखना है कि what all are you grateful for in your work? This is your task. तो आप इसको लिख लीजिएगा. Think about all the things you could be grateful for in your work. Yes, my dear.
Think about all the things you could be grateful for in your work. To begin with, think about the facts that you actually have a job. Think about how many people are unemployed, who would give anything to have a job. Think about the time-saving equipment you use, such as phones, printers, internet, and computers. Think about the people you work with and the friendship you have with them. Think about the people who make your job easier, such as receptionists, assistants, janitors, and delivery people. Think about how good it feels when you receive your paycheck, and think about the favorite aspects of your job that you love doing.
Yes, these are certain examples to help you to find out things for which you can be grateful for. These are some hints she's given you. You can write anything from your choice, more than this. I'm sure we have got more than this, not these few things. We have got many. And believe me, dear friends, the more you will be able to do, the more you will be able to attract, as this is directly proportionate to your receiving. जहां मेरा खुला कि ये अच्छा है, ये अच्छा है, ये अच्छा है, मेरे पास receiving आती जाएगी. I would attract more and more. जहां मैंने नहीं बंद कर दिया तो ये यहाँ बंद हो जाएगा. तो कितना भी abundance भेज रहा है, मेरा अंदर नहीं जा रहा. Because I don't have that feeling. So gratitude is one such powerful tool which is giving us that feel and we are attracting. Yes, dear Pravina. Yes, dear.
Have your invisible manager make a note each time you find something you're grateful for by saying, I'm so grateful for what? The more deeply your manager can see you are feeling gratitude, the sooner your management can start to make the magic happen in your work, and the more magic will be created. It is possible that you could generate so much gratitude for your work in one day that you would see the circumstances instantly improve. Lucky breaks don't happen by accident. They are simply gratitude's magical power at work.
My dear, we should not forget one thing, that everything is governed by laws. Nothing is happening by accident. So when I am, abhi mera manager kya kar raha hai? He is going to observe me. He is sitting here. So he can see my thoughts also. He can hear me also and see my actions also. Now this manager of mine, when you will write what is good in your job, how will you write? I am so grateful for a sophisticated computer or the latest computer. I am so grateful for the good chair, very comfortable chair. I'm so grateful for the understanding, trustworthy boss I have. I am grateful for if you have somebody who cleans your place, if somebody who delivers things for you. So, everybody's got a different kind of a job, right? So, in this case, when you will write, what are you grateful for? Your manager can see how great in gratitude you are. And the more he can see that you've got so much of gratitude, the more and more he will give you. आपने वो स्टोरी पढ़ी थी वुड कटर की, उसके पास एक ही एक्स थी जो पानी में गिर गई. मैं यहाँ पर मेरा मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी क्या है? मेरा मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी ये नहीं है कि आप लालच नहीं करेंगे. मेरा यहाँ पर मॉरल ऑफ द स्टोरी होगा कि द मोर ग्रेटिट्यूड यू आर इन, द मोर ही विल गिव यू. उसको भी तीनों एक्स मिल गई थी, आपको भी उससे ज्यादा मिलेगा. शर्त वही है, मन से ग्रेटिट्यूड करेंगे तो. And so much so that you will be able to see it. Like just few days back, I was doing same kind of this 30 days ka gratitude journey with a group of teachers. Teachers, जो मैंने जैसी हैं जो LD students को पढ़ाती हैं. So I was doing this with the group of teachers. तो उसमें से एक टीचर का अपनी बॉस के साथ बहुत अच्छा रिलेशनशिप नहीं था. मतलब she used to avoid कि यार he is a very rude बंदा, कुछ तो भी बोलता है, मुझे उसके साथ बात नहीं करनी है, and all those things. So after attending all these sessions, so she said one day when she went there, she thought, "Arey yaar, he's a very good fellow, huh?" And whatever thing what happened that day, and from that day onwards, the tone of her boss changed altogether. And slowly, by the end of 30 days, she said, "I have a very good rapport with my boss." जहां सालों से दोनों एक दूसरे के साथ भिड़ते थे, बट दोनों को एक दूसरे के बगैर काम नहीं चल रहा था, तो बर्दाश्त कर रहे थे एक दूसरे को. अब वही लोग हैं जिन्होंने चेंज कर दिया. So I was very happy for that teacher. She's from Assam. So this is how it happens. So even your circumstances would change remarkably. Yes, my dear.
If this works like magic practice falls on a weekend or when you are not at work, move on to the next day's practice or practices and then go back and use this magic practice on the first day you're back at work.
Yes, because you have to do this when you're working. So today the day is over, right? We all have come back home. So tomorrow we will go again. We have got a working day tomorrow. And then tomorrow, whatever good happens, that is what we are going to write. And that is what our manager, the invisible manager, would look at. So if tomorrow is a holiday, so fortunately tomorrow is not a holiday. I'm sure tomorrow is not a holiday. So you can do it tomorrow. Yes, dear.
Magic practice number 6 works like magic. Repeat steps 1 to 3 of magic practice number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Read your list. Say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel gratitude for each one. While at work today, imagine you have an invisible manager following you around, taking notes every time you find something to be grateful for. Your job today is to look for as many things as you can be grateful for. Have your manager make a note each time you find something you're grateful for by saying, I'm grateful for what, and feel as grateful as you can. Just before you go to sleep, hold your magic rock in one hand and say magic words. Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day.
Great. I'm sure we all are aware that we have to write 10 gratitudes, minimum 10 gratitudes every day. And those gratitudes are not same because not 2 days are same. Every day comes with different challenges, different solutions, different setbacks, different best things, right? So every day is different. So therefore, our list of gratitude would also be different every day. जो अच्छा था वो हमने count your blessings में एक बार में लिख दिया है. So every day I am writing 10 different gratitudes और दूसरे पेन के साथ thank you लिख रही हूँ so that I will not miss saying thank you. As I told you in the very beginning, initially when I started doing it, I think 4-5 years back, so I used to forget. So बाद में से लगता तो करा क्या मैंने? That feeling I did not seep in that great soothing family feeling आती नहीं थी कभी-कभी. So then I started wondering, okay, I've just written it. Written exercise to kari, but gratitude nahi kara maine. So therefore, I suggest all of you every day, I keep reminding all of you, use a different pen and write thank you with that. You will never miss it. Because you will write first all the 10 and then one by one revisit every gratitude and say thank you. ऐसा नहीं कि मैंने अभी gratitude लिख लिया और उसके बाजू में thank you भी लिख दिया. ऐसा नहीं है. So therefore, when I'll do 10 together, I will be in that feeling of gratitude. And today, what are we supposed to do? While I'm tomorrow, while I'm at work, I will imagine that there is an invisible manager. लिखो manager नहीं लिख रहा है, लिखेंगे हम ही. But ऐसा imagine करें कि वो सब देख रहा है, सुन रहा है. So I will be little alert. Why am I being alert? This is how I will teach myself. Therefore, I am trying to be alert. So in that case, my job would be to write how many things I am grateful for. And how will I write? The format is there. Please write down if you forget. I am so grateful, although I repost this, I am so grateful for what? And then I have to feel grateful about it. Magic rock तो रोज ही करना है. एक बहुत बड़ा बेनिफिट क्या होता है मैजिक रॉक का, जो स्लीप की हम बात कर रहे थे अभी कल ही मैं पढ़ रही थी कि इफ यू डोंट स्लीप वेल, इफ यू डोंट हैव साउंड स्लीप, उससे क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हो सकती है आपकी. वन इज यू वुड बिकम ओवरवेट, वो तो है ही है. सेकेंड, your body cannot repair, the wear and tear cannot be repaired. So every organ of ours is impacted, influenced by how we sleep. अब आप देखो क्या करोगे, जैसे मैं रोज सुबह उठती हूँ और इतनी साउंड स्लीप होती है, मुझे कुछ खबर नहीं होता है मैंने कौन सा सपना देखा, मैंने क्या करा. So every morning when I get up, I feel, and the first thing I have is gratitude. What a sound sleep I had. That is where we will be able to see, you will be able to find the difference in the quality of your sleep. So please do it. Pravina, you can stop sharing the screen now. Thank you, my dear. So in this case, now we have to work on how much grateful are we. As I told you, it is a very simple tool, yet a very powerful tool. So when I will have all those things for which I am grateful for, I will do, what will happen? I will attract more. So it can be, my attraction could be what? More of money, that means increment, more of job satisfaction, more of appreciation. So again, if you are an employee, if you are grateful for your job, your things, you would attract lot of success in your job. You would be irreplaceable. Nobody wants to fire you. You are the most wanted person. And then not only this, you will feel so fulfilled. I do my job so well. You get the job satisfaction. On the other hand, if you are an employer and if you are appreciative, you are grateful. So what kind of bond you will have with your subordinates? How, what kind of office environment would you give? ये एक क्या कहते हैं ना कि जब पहली सपोज किसी के 4 बेटे हैं, तो जब पहली बहू आ रही है घर में, और यदि हमने जो भी चीज अपने घर में चाहिए, मैंने यदि उसको सेट कर दिया, तो आई डोंट हैव टू वर्क फॉर रेस्ट ऑफ माय डॉटर इन लॉज, then they would just follow what others are doing. In the same way, if I am an employer and my office has lot of gratitude environment, so if somebody new would come in, they would not be able to corrupt your atmosphere, your environment. Rather, they would also learn. So in this way, mass gratitude जब आएगा, तो मेरा ऑफिस का बिजनेस कैसा वाला होगा? आप सोचिए, बहुत ही अच्छा होगा, बहुत ही खूबसूरत होगा. So therefore, not only my subordinates, I as a boss, if we all are there in gratitude, what kind of relationship do we have? And when we have very good relationship, we understand each other, then we will not find complaints. Even if there are certain hiccups, we would help each other. Right? So therefore, it is so important. Even if I am a homemaker, if I have so many people with whom I work at home, or so many people in my family, so all these things would depend on that. Right, dear ones? So I'm sure you're very clear what are we supposed to do. Any doubt if anybody has, or any sharing anybody has? If
Yes,
you,
ma'am.
yes, my dear Manali.
I would like to show you something.
Great.
Received one more.
Wow. She's a doctor by profession, dear friends. Wonderful, wonderful. Wow. Keep it up, my dear. Keep it up. You will have many, many more feathers in your cap. I'm very sure.
Thank you.
You see, this is how we attract things. We would attract for sure. Anybody else? Anything you would like to? Any change you would like to bring in your office today? You realize, okay, this is what am I going to do?
Yes, Miss, I would like
Yes,
to share
dear.
something. Uh,
Yes,
to certain
Umesh ji.
extent, I am unlucky कि मुझे आप थोड़े late मिले, but still I am lucky that yes, मिले at least, so that from now onwards I can change my life with gratitude. And मैंने एक गलती की थी मेरी job पे कि 80% my job was very good, atmosphere was very good, but 20% was not good. So I was focusing and complaining for that 20%, which I made mistake and learned now that no more complaints and 100%, even if it is not good, thank you God for whatever you have given me. Thank you very much. My job is very good. And because of that 20% focus on the negative things, I made a mistake and no gratitude. So complain nature mein aa gayi and I lost my job. That of course job was very good, salary wise, designation wise, but now I learned आदमी अपनी गलती से ही सीखता है, तो देर इज नो लिमिट फॉर लर्निंग, नो एज फॉर लर्निंग. तो मैं आज सीखा हूं, तो आज से ही ये प्रैक्टिस चालू कर दूंगा. नहीं है, डोंट कंप्लेन. Whatever you have given me in as a part of job employee, I am happy. Thank you God, whatever you have given me. And as you said, it will give you great abundance और ज्यादा अपने आप मिलेगा. So I am so happy कि आज मुझे लाइफ का बहुत बड़ा लेसन थियोरटिकल सीखने मिला, जो प्रैक्टिकल मैंने गलती की थी उससे नहीं सीखा था. लेकिन आज आई फील कि आई एम अ स्टूडेंट सिटिंग इन अ क्लासरूम एंड आई गॉट huge learning, miss. And so that hence henceforth I will be able to protect my job. I'll be able to contribute more, whether what I'm getting is immaterial. If I'm getting 100 rupees, I should return back and contribute with my efforts and hard work 300 rupees, so that they are also happy and I'm unreplaceable, as you said. Thank you very much, miss. Thanks a lot. God bless you, miss.
So nice. I'm so grateful to you for your sharing, my dear. Maybe others have not shared it, but then maybe these are the same words they would like to repeat. So important is the sharings. Wonderful, wonderful. Thank you so much, dear Umesh. Thank you so much, my dear. I'm sure we all love you for this day. Yes. Anybody else would like to say something?
Yeah, I wanted to just add something. I wanted
Sure.
to say something. I have been doing tuitions.
Yeah.
Okay. So, but I think so. The children finish the exams, and in summer I usually do a summer camp.
Okay.
So I had students who came in. Few students only came in. Usually, I would have never written a grateful, note. But today, I just put a grateful note saying I'm grateful for all the kids attending my camp.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
I would
Love
have
you
never
for
done that before. Yeah.
Love you
Thank
for
you.
that, Madhuji. Love you for
Thank
that.
you.
Wonderful. Hanji.
My staff and employee, I'm so happy with my staff. I always appreciate them. They finish the work of office very smoothly, and even due dates, other CAs are worried and
Oh,
tensed, but my work get done within time. And even I never scold hit uh, or hit my staff. Even if they make any mistake, I just explain them so that they cannot repeat that mistake again.
wonderful. Keep it up, my dear. Keep it up. Yes, सुषमा जी, आप कुछ कहना चाह रहे थे?
मैम, जो ग्रेटिट्यूड जो हम लिखते हैं उसमें हम रिपीट भी कर सकते हैं उन चीजों को दोबारा लिखने के लिए?
बहुत कम. जैसे रोज आप 10 लिखते हो तो एक आध दिन में एक आपने रिपीट कर लिया तो बहुत बड़ी बात हो गई मैम. जैसे मैं एक रिपीट करती हूँ. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल कभी कभी मेरे से छूट जाता है. वर्बली तो मैं बहुत करती हूँ, पर कभी कभी मेरे से लिखना छूट जाता है ना. और जब मैं वापस लिखने आ जाती हूँ तो मैं ये जरूर थैंक्स करती हूँ यूनिवर्स को कि मुझे वापस ले आया. वरना बहुत बार ऐसा होता है अपन कोई चीज करते फिर छूट जाती है तो लंबे समय के लिए छूट जाती है. आप चाहकर भी नहीं वापस लौट पाते हो. मन में आपके बहुत ख्याल आता है, यू रियली वांट टू रिटर्न एंड डू दैट, बट व्हेनेवर आई रिटर्न बैक आई रिमेंबर टू राइट दिस लाइन. सो वंस इन अ व्हाइल इट इज फाइन, पर रोज नया दिन है तो मुझे रोज नई चीज देखनी है. इस तरीके से ही मुझे आएगा देखना. वरना तो क्या होगा, आपने 10 चीज कोई भी रोज में से, फॉर एग्जाम्पल मैंने पहले दिन तो 10 लिखी थी तो उसमें से 2 वापस ले आई. फिर जब दूसरे दिन 2 लिखी थी उसमें से 2 ले आई तो मेरी तो 10 हो गई आज. राइट. बट मैंने उसका सही ग्रेटिट्यूड नहीं हुआ, क्योंकि मैं अभी भी मेरी लाइफ में स्कोप ज्यादा करने का है.
तो डेली का 10 लिखना जरूरी है मैम?
हाँ मैम.
ओके. बट मैंने तो शायद 1-2 दिन ही लिखी हैं जो मेरी टोटली 13 हुई हैं.
कोई बात नहीं है. नहीं, आप एफर्ट तो रोज का लिखिएगा मैम. आप आज मैंने आपसे जैसे कहा था ना कि आप कल सुबह को, आज मत लिखिएगा, कल सुबह लिखिएगा. जिसका मैंने आपको रीजन दिया था कि जब आप सुबह सुबह लिखते हैं ना तो आपके उस दिन का मोमेंटम बन जाता है ग्रैटिट्यूड का. तो आप सुबह सुबह लिखिएगा. और आज दिन भर क्या क्या हुआ था. आज रात को भी सोएंगे तो आप मैजिक रॉक करेंगे. ठीक है. तो आप अपने दिन को आज वापस, आपने उसको जो अच्छी अच्छी चीजें थी आपने वापस रिविजिट कर ली. अब कल सुबह आप वापस रिविजिट करेंगे और उसमें से 10 अच्छी चीजें लिखेंगे. आपको कहीं पर भी दिक्कत है ना मैम, आप मेरे साथ पर्सनल पे जुड़िएगा. आप मुझे आधा दिन भी बताएंगी तो मैं आपको बोलूंगी मैम ये देखो ये अच्छा था. आप 2 बार लिखोगे, तीसरी बार में आप मुझे बताओगे मैम ये लिखो. ऐसा आएगा.
जरूर मैम. पर्सनल फिर मैं आपसे कैसे मतलब
मैसेज में मेरा नंबर है ग्रुप में, आप मेरे साथ पर्सनल पे जुड़िएगा. क्योंकि यहाँ पर सबका टाइम फिर वेस्ट क्यों करें ना अपन.
ओके मैम. ओके.
हाँ, पर्पस ये है.
थैंक यू.
You're welcome, my dear. Any more questions or a sharing? बाकी लोग शेयर नहीं करेंगे कुछ भी.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, my dear.
This is my second, in fact, first live session I have heard your recording.
Okay.
So, how do I am into, Nichiren Daishin Buddhism also. So, we follow a lot of gratitude and other practices also. So, that is imbibed in me any which ways. But what you're saying, I really loved the practical way of doing it. Thank you so much for that.
You're welcome. my dear.
How can I, inculcate this habit, into my daughter? So just wanted that guidance also, ma'am. She's
My
10
dear,
years old.
सबसे पहले तो आप do you have a magic rock for yourself, Dishita? Are you Dishita or she's your daughter?
No, I'm Priya. My daughter's name is
Dishita, because on the screen Dishita is there. So Priya ji, do you have a magic rock?
no, I don't.
Yeah.
I
So
don't know
to-
about it actually.
So can you please contact me on my personal so that I'll tell you all what we have been doing, and you'll have a
Sure.
majorly all the good ideas you'll have, and then you will start. Tomorrow only you will tell me, ma'am, this is what has changed.
Absolutely. When can I connect with you, ma'am?
आप एक मैसेज कर दीजिएगा, I'll tell you, ma'am, I'll अभी अभी आ जाओ.
Sure, no problem. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you so much for
tomorrow
it.
after 8 o'clock we can connect anytime.
All right. Sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
Chalo. So I guess we are all set. We'll have a nice magic rock practice tonight before we sleep, and then enjoy a good night sleep. And tomorrow we will be again ready to write our gratitude list, at least 10. At least 10. If anybody on the screen has still some problem, please connect. We will help you. But आप अपने आप को बिल्कुल भी वंचित मत करिए दुनिया की अच्छी अच्छी चीजों को अट्रैक्ट करने के लिए. ठीक है? So see you tomorrow, same time, 9 o'clock. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, ma'am.